Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, the marquee matchup of the day. Sylhet Phantoms versus Chattogram Legacy. Both teams neck and neck on the seeding side. They were tied up almost in Minor 1 leading into Major 1 stage. At end of pre-calls, you could not separate these two. The slightest of margins put Phantoms ahead. We go into Major 1 pretty much in the same place, but Phantoms just the higher seeded team, but they're very close to each other. Both teams have had some big roster changes. They're looking to fight big. They're looking to make a mark. They're looking for that glory. This is the matchup to watch. This is where the big things are happening. Oh boy, are we excited for this matchup to go well for us. Oh, this is gonna be fun. 8 seconds left. Here we go. All the best to both teams. Let's get the show on the road. Stack store push here. Not sure what happened there. Seems to be an issue with the lobby. And that should not have happened. Alright, here we go again. Take 2. We had a few restarts today, but we persevere, we are persistent, we continue, we strive, we thrive. Here we are back again. The marquee matchup of the day. Let's go again. Take 2, and hopefully this one's going to be lights out. This is the series we've all been waiting to watch. Both teams neck and neck on the seeding. Not much to split these two apart. Let's see how it all plays out for everyone. All the best to both teams. What we want, what we deserve is a great matchup. We've seen that all the way through. Kulna Radiant has been absolutely brilliant all the way through. Throughout the day, they've given us a lot today, a lot of fun gameplay. They managed to take one map against Rashai Reds. They are the reigning champions, let's say, of the league, the top seeded team. So that was definitely something for the storytelling. But now, Legacy versus Phantoms. You can see Farzin off the rip going through that mid cut. It's a 3-stack on P1. Slightly different route, slightly different strategy here. Getsum takes 2 big kills. The man from the server. Mid cut push, Farzin still alive, but Getsum cleans him up too with 2 in the mid cut. 6 trying to go for the flank here. Getsum does read that and he's just waiting for that. He gets taken out by number 4. Number 4 gets taken out, but Getsum very comfortable on the hill at the moment as 20 seconds goes their way. A bit of contest by Sylhet Phantoms, but not enough as the lead continues to be 20. Chattogram Legacy who continue to pile on with no score on the board for Phantoms so far. As we go into P2 rotations with only 9 seconds left on this hill. Number 7 and number 6 trying to make some moves into the motel. Number 2 and 1 trying to slow that charge down. They managed to do so successfully and Getsum, the lone survivor, Manages to clean up this spawn, and then Astrum on the front side, the man with the PC, going through the blender of PC checks on him, but nothing slowing him down. We saw him in the warm-up stages winning every single free-for-all gunfight, but just there, just falling a little short on that premise. And here we go, Phantoms on the scorecard finally. Bounty Hunter, one of the first-timers in the league as well. They're probably a little more experienced than Skull Piercer, I believe. Nonetheless, very fresh into this circuit. Massive props to the BTV squad for some huge scouting work done this series, this year, to liven up things in the CDL fraternity. It's an amazing feat for both constants of the community, ABT and BTV, to have a continuing pipeline of players, fresh players, old players, a combination of everything. That's all we like to see. And what they've done successfully is both teams have rostered players who are really ready to compete at this level. And right now it seems to be Legacy up at the top, but not with Phantoms, with some resistance, and finally making their mark in this. A 3-piece down on this hill. This rotation looks to be well set up here with Legacy for the first time in this map being tested. Astrum with a big piece to get that head glitch off. He's now trying to play for that rotation, trying to slow down anything from this right side flank, and he's probably going to try to secure the spawns for the next 22 seconds left on this hill. Legacy finally breaks through and gets crucial 20 seconds with the spawn flipped, momentum on their side as we move into this hill, which often can be very, very edgy with the rotations coming in through that hill. As you can see, gets some very comfortable in that hill. Number 8, Bounty trying to chase behind him, gets a read on him. This probably is not the best play, but Bounty does manage to get him, so probably it works out for him really well. A lot of gunfights happening in the front of the hill in the actual hot zone. Trades happening all the way through. Farzin managed to break through the hill, and Legacy, whilst having the rotation, having everything working for them, Phantom just quietly manages to get some good seconds on that hill. But Legacy consolidating, reconciling, and cleaning things up. Arg, the man from down under, a hot sub, an emergency sub, rolling into the team from the free agent pool in the last minute. And he's from the word go, he's been very impactful for the team. Gets up the man from the down server, the man from the server, not man from the down server. Apologies. Gets a few big pieces on that route as we move into this P5 rotation. Ark trying to do some rotation finessing with Astrum on the back supporting there. He sees Ark get taken out, but he's probably trying to play the long game here. He's always the man with some deep routes here. Can he clean this up? Gets some, manages 2-piece. Ark gets another as well. Rafi's in the hill but gets taken out. And Astrum keeping it tidy, keeping it disciplined for his team at the back as Phantom try to make some work cut out as they've lost the setup on this hill. It's a 60-point game now, almost a 60-point game. But Phantom slivers in to close that gap again. But Ark with some seriously well-timed mid-cut plays to be able to stop them from getting much lead on this hill. As we go into P1 with 13 seconds left on this P5 hill. Going Phantom's way. Farzin and Sakibul trying to reposition here, trying to clean up for that P1 hill rotation. Number 1 going through store, gets some. Can he get one? He doesn't. He gets taken out by Astrum before he could lay any shots on him. But he will get some shots on this one. He gets one. Can he get a 2? No. The man just hiding, just trying to get lost in the sauce. So there's no intel on him, there's no hunting on him. But he gets taken out by number 8. Bounty Hunter, and hunting he is doing. Oh my word, that would have been a play, but he couldn't follow through with that 3-piece. But he's done enough to slow down the charge on this P1 hill so that Phantom can continue with that P1 break. Here we go again. Legacy. Again, back on top. Managed to break through again. Back where we left him last. And Phantoms now comfortably sitting on this P1 hill. Feeling comfortable with this setup. Number 2 just giving him that charge, just making sure that those comfortable scrap temps that they were planning to take up is not that easy to take. Well done from him. But rotations seem to be the Phantom's way. They need to have a clinical break here. But both teams need to play this clinically if they want to have that set up and secured. But Flying Panda and do some cleanup here. Big 4-piece to break the hill setup that Phantoms had. As we go into this P2 hill on this second rotation of the map, Legacy seems to be very comfortable in this motel break. Bishal finally gets hunted down and killed. Slowing down that spawn, slowing down that attack on this hill so that his teammates could comfortably hold it down. It's a split spawn situation at this moment. Rafi sitting right next to number 4, shooting down his teammates. Boy, there should be some big callouts there. Both players just sitting next to each other and looking the other way on the window. But Rafi's play probably doesn't do too much damage as comfortably Legacy rotates into this P3 hill with a good setup, looking to consolidate on this victory as they move into that 200 mark, edging close as SYL and Phantoms continue to slightly struggle. They still haven't managed to break that 100 point, but that should be manageable. Alright, trying to hunt down the players on the hill. He gets the clean. CR gets a kill, but he gets traded quickly. But number 3 and number 2 pushing through and manages to get those trades, and the hill comfortably again secured by Legacy. You can see Getsam holding down that mid cut really well. He tends to take his gunfights and just play for his life, which is working quite effectively. Both they are hunting for him, but they can't find him, and that definitely, that sort of hunting period, that sort of getting lost in the moment, can work to your benefit and has been effectively for his team. We're going into P4 as Phantoms look to comfortably set this up and make sure that there's no easy breaks for Legacy, which has happened time and time again consistently throughout this map. Phantom just they don't look as confident today. They just don't look their usual self. Here we go again. Legacy with the break. 20 seconds left to secure the victory. 10 seconds left on this hill. This hill will not be enough to secure the victory. Phantom has recognized that, but they do have a deeper spawn on this old hill, and they have pushed a bit too late, and probably the spawn has been secured for that next hill. Only 3 seconds left. See number 8 pushing through, but not enough as Legacy secure a rather convincing map 1 hardpoint. Ladies and gentlemen, we said this was a marquee matchup, but what Legacy has done has downplayed that statement very convincingly. Are we overselling? Are we misleading you? Probably not. Legacy just decided to turn up. This is what they're capable of if they show up. 250, 115. This is probably the biggest lead gap that we've had so far today for a hardpoint series. Anyway, we will go into map 2, search and destroy and exposure. Stay with us as we get the lobbies sorted, and we should be back with live action shortly. Thank you all for watching. All right, here we go. Legacy with 1-0 convincing lead up in the series. Can Phantoms pull it back? I will say Phantoms is a cold-blooded team. They like to be very aggressive. They like to be up in your face. Bolo? Do not want to give you guys any false hopes of all these dot starts we've had today. Unfortunately, the game is not superior. It does cause a lot of grief to our proceedings, but we do appreciate and thank all the players for their cooperation and their prompt accommodation of all the issues that the game brings, and how we try to pull together and try to make sure that it's an as easy process from our end as much as possible. Here we go, map 2. Trying to bring that energy back. Legacy in the lead. 1-0 up. Phantoms, they do prefer, to be fair to them, they do enjoy getting up in your face and trying to take gunfights as they please. But the mechanics of the game must be respected, and I think Phantoms just has a bit of a learning curve to just sort themselves out and bring that CDL level discipline that you need in every single map, and just making sure those rotations are counted. At this point, it looks like a dirt side, A side push. Number 7 reads the bomb plant. Noob, one of the most improved search and CDL players in the community. And a cleanup they've done. Phantoms takes round 1. I think they're listening to me. I think they are listening to what we've got to say. And here they are. Very quick, rapid gunfight there. To clear things up. Bounty Hunter has been subbed out, and Noob has just subbed in. Noob, a fresh player for the Phantoms roster. He was previously the captain of Khulna Radiant. He's now been subbed in as a crucial roster member of the Phantom squad. One of the most improved CDL players this year, and good to see him moving up the BTB roster too. It looks to be a B-side push. It's only a 2-man stack here. Flying Panda manages to get a big nade out to Rafi, who gets taken out. Right now, Astrum probably doing a few head and shoulders with Noob, who manages to take him out. Ark pushes through, gets taken out. But Flying Panda and Getsum still alive against Sakibul99, the biggest ego cheller you'll ever see in the world of COD. Contrary to that statement, he has retreated, but he's managed to come out with a kill there. He's gonna try to flip this over and try to take control of where he is and how he wants to play this, and make Bishal try to make some guesswork. He probably missed him there. And big clutch there by Sakibul99. What a beautiful clutch there. The ego-chelling maniac, as many might call him, has just tactfully finessed on that rotation. He had Flying Panda and Getsum sniffing on him. They had seen him. It was a 2-man stack. They knew where the bomb was dropped. But Sakibul managed to retreat, swing over to the L, get a big kill there, and then swing the entire map over and get a big kill on that side on Bishal. Huge from Sakibul. Just what you need for Phantoms to make it back in this series. Viewers, lock in. This is going to be a big series. At least I would hope so. Seems to be a B-side push again from this. Ark manages to take a big kill. He gets another huge from Ark. Takes two big stallions of the Phantoms. Left to Rafi, who is a champion. Minor 1 champion, now in the BTV second roster. Part of Sylhet Phantoms now. Ark, can he get an ace? Is he up for an ace? He does! Oh my word, did we just witness an ace? I was too busy talking about Rafi there. But oh my word, we've just witnessed an ace from Ark. The man from down under, the last minute hot sub, locking in for his team to bring them back from this donut situation up against Phantoms. They've just gone through a 2v1 clutch. And momentum was definitely down, but they've just locked back in with that massive ace from Ark. Legacy definitely pulling up here. Phantoms asking questions equally. It seems to be a dirt side push by a 3-stack. Number 6 pushing through L side. Number 1 trying to get some information. He does call out the cross. You can see 4 locking in here. He's trying to... He'll get caught on the knife, but still, Astrom with the PC. The monstrosity of this man. He's an evolved, changed individual. Sakibul gets caught with the knife. Noob. Out here by himself. It's a 3v1. Astrom holding down that Zig. Does he get a timing on Noob? He does. Unfortunately, Noob uses that timing to be able to swing over. He's going to swing over to this B side, plant the bomb and put some pressure and draw out the Legacy squad who are playing for information here. But information is out. Noob has been seen. It's a 3-stack on him. He manages to take 2. Oh my word! Oh dear. Oh dear, oh me. That was going to be a phenomenal clutch if that happened. It was going to be the clip of the clip. But that 3-piece was a lot. There's a lot of miracle that needed to work his way. Unfortunately, Noob does not manage to sliver away with that one. And the scores are now level 2-2. It's a full stack here, out into the middle route with the bomb, up into L. Gets some, manages to put some fire cover here so that Astrom and Ark can push through on that L. Gets some, sees the man on dirt, he lets him pass. Let him waste his time on that back hill. Number 8 trying to get some control back on this middle side. Callouts have been made. You can see 2, 3 and 1 stacked all the way up in B. With Rafi, the minor 1 champion, now up here in Select Phantoms, part of a transfer market window change. He's been taken here to have more rosters, to have more game time. Can he make some impacts here? Can he get a few on the scoreline for his teammates? No, he cannot. I was trying to process what he was trying to do. Not enough time given to him by Legacy, with a very close play there by Legacy. They were very closely huddled around the bomb, sort of a diamond shape, triangle shape, whatever you want to call it. Just around the bomb so that they could cover each other's angles. Very nicely done there. Rafi had not much to play with. Didn't really have much room to be able to finesse the situation, but here we go. 3v2. And look, Phantoms, honestly, probably, depending on these, you know, clutch situations a lot more than they would like to. Would like to see them probably stack and take a few more gunfights collectively. And this is their style of play. They do like to brute force. They like to be up in their faces, and it's coming through in how these the pacing of these S&D rounds. You can see again, very quickly, Phantoms is down to a one-man situation again. Noob by himself, all the way out in the depth of their spawn, trying to see if he can swing this bomb over to a place where he's got some leverage. He's now on this dirt side, gets some, probably trying to hunt for where this player is gonna come from, and Noob manages to just sliver through. He's gonna swing this over to B. Everyone's still wondering where he's up at. Check still going. No one's checking bomb. Plant is down. Astrom gets the sniff on it. Number 1 gets some. Big try there. He gets taken out rather comfortably. Noob does get a big 2-piece there again. But again, Noob, that man misses out on the final kill. Astrom cleaning things up and comfortably defusing. Legacy, they were behind by 2 with a very convincing lead by Phantoms at the start of this map. But now it's been back-to-back 4. Phantoms just need to slow it down, just needs to consolidate. And pull things back. It's a full dirt side stack. Arc with a big kill there on Zig. But he gets taken out on Zig as well. And Flying Panda quickly gets a trade on that Zig side. And he's going to hunt for this man who's holding down that dirt side push and leaves Sakibul 99 again. This man, we've seen him do it at the start. Can he do it again? Can he call it back? Can he call that pure moment of brilliance back and try to bring some momentum down for his team? He gets... No, he doesn't. Cleaned up their legacy. Just comfortably edging away with the win again. Oh my word. Gotta tell you, I had a feeling there that Sakibul would probably come away with that clutch, but unfortunately, Legacy just playing this really well. They're just stacking, getting that trade, being very proactive, being very fast and decisive with their movements. Phantoms doing the same, but just singled out in most occasions. That's the problem. The trades are not coming heavy for them, which is leaving their teammates behind on these 1v3, 1v2 clutch situations. So Phantom probably needs to pick up on that very quickly and try to create some momentum for themselves here. Sakibul gets picked up from the container. He thinks there's someone behind him, but look at the front! Sakibul gets some, takes out Noob. Flying Panda finally makes it all the way to the back. He might actually get some seriously good timings here. Trigger discipline. He gets one. Number 8 sniffs him out. Tries to chase him. Flying Panda trying to hide away, but cannot. 8 and 1. You can see gets some all the way back in generators. Trying to see if Rafi takes a long route, trying to take a deep flank, but Rafi playing it very simple here. Just going for the bomb, going for the basic plant. Get some. He's gonna come in for the check here, and he might spot Rafi out. He does. And he's gonna probably get a very easy kill there, and the victory for map 2 is imminent. Legacy coming out dominating. We said it was going to be a matchup, but my word, Legacy has turned up for this matchup. They have locked in. And map 2 goes convincingly to them. 6-2, despite a very fearsome start by Phantoms with a 2-0 lead. And then Legacy locking in and going 6 maps, 6 rounds back to back. Beautifully done by Legacy. Phantoms, it's got their work cut out. We go into Overload. Map 3, Overload. Starting with Scar. Stay with us as we get the lobbies ready. And we'll be back very shortly with live action again. তোমরা কি সাবিন করতেছো? Alright, here we go. Map 3. Legacy dominating all the way through. 250 to 119, I think. Can't remember exactly. Somewhere thereabouts. And then following up with a 6-2 search and destroy. Leaving Phantoms by themselves. Isolating individual gunfights. Stacking on them. Really putting them in a very difficult spot. Legacy definitely on top coming into major. They definitely have locked in. We go into overload. This is the mode that decides it. Seals the fate of Phantoms. Can they survive in this heat? Get some on the mid-cut push. Number 3. Trying to get lost in the middle, but he gets taken out. Rafi manages to sliver through onto that top blue side. Gets a few big kills here. A 2-piece there to be able to get his teammates spawn closer as they try to make a push with that with the equipment, but it seems like Legacy's managed to clean that up. But not before Rafi swings in and manages to score with the device in his hand. Astram, very angry with that situation, ends up killing his own teammate while spraying. As you can see, a bit of a bite in everyone's movement now all of a sudden with that overload score. As Rafi manages to again... Sorry, that was Noob. He manages to sliver through with the device again and score again. As we go into this motel side. Unfortunately, the podcasting spectating functionality is sort of glitching out. We do apologize. That was just not working there. I think we've managed to get control of it again, so apologize. But here we are back again. Sakibul gets taken out. It's a 4-stack here, and Legacy have managed to make that score whilst we were glitching out on podcasting. So scores 2-1. Phantoms definitely trying to bring some bite back in this series. Both teams trying to play for that device that has respawned in the center part of the map. You can see the mid-cut, Farzin trying to slow them down. But it seems to be a very close huddle on this device as number 8 and number 5 try to push out and slow things down. Bads gets another piece. He's subbed in for his teammate captain. 1 and 2 manages to get the bomb carrier off from the cross. You can see Noob trying to run away with the bomb here, but he gets taken out from the mid-cut with a 3-stack by Legacy. See, Bats trying to run through. He's very close and he manages to get a score in here. Bats doing enough for his teammate to sneak in that score, and they have tied the score 2-2. This is looking like a search and destroy repeat. Gets some, trying to hunt his lone gunfight. Doesn't get that kill, but gets the second one. As Phantoms looks to be spawn trapped here a little bit. As they try to get out of this hole that's placed on them from Legacy. You can see Noob finally manages to break through. He carries the bomb up ahead. He's trying to move this around just to play a little bit of possession as his team spawns in and tries to be able to gain some control and gain some momentum in this map. Bats reads it like a playbook. Gets 2 critical kills in the mid-cut and then carries the bomb over, but he gets taken out by number 3 in store. But not until Astram manages to take one out. It's just bodies dropping left, right, center over that device. Both teams hunting for each other as the scores are very much level. We've got 1 minute left on the clock. Still a lot of life left. Pretty sure there could be one score to just create that differential going into the next round. You can see Getsam trying to sneak through. He's got support here on Astram on the other side of the lane. Takes the bomb but cannot win the gunfight, and Rafi back here with the bomb. They will probably have to try to play some possession here. He gets taken out from that airplane side. Arc moving through, but he gets taken out again. Bodies are dropping very quick and in isolation. as both teams try to rapidly rush through and try to get a lead here as we go into 30 seconds left on the clock for this first round. Peek there by Sakibul. There's a two-man down situation. Bomb is again not much to play for here at the moment. 14 seconds left. It may go down to overtime and the lives will count. Bats get taken out. Number 5 with the trade. Gets some, manages to score, and it's halftime with Legacy sneaking away with the lead. We do apologize, we had that podcasting glitch again, but there we go. Legacy again. Every time Phantoms looks to make some momentum, looks to be on the front, Legacy just sneaks their way back in, and they manage to go out on lead going into this second round. Oh my word. Phantoms will be very, very, very heartbroken with how that round finished compared to where they started. It was a very strong start, but they have definitely struggled to keep that momentum going. We go into round 2, still a lot of life left in this map. It's a double stack here on the store. Sakivul manages to get Arc. Bats trying to get that trade. He causes some damage, but not enough, as Phantoms looks to have the center part of the map controlled. But at the moment, Arc, the man from down under, cleaning things up for his teammates as they arrive. Rafi from the mid cut, from the cross, manages to take a few of the remaining Legacy players out from the middle so his team can consolidate back on the device. Rafi still tucked away behind in that spawn of theirs. But it's not enough. It's not enough. There needs to be more happening here. Gets taken out. Probably was enough, but no, the spawn timings was perfect for them to be able to protect that A site where the device was very close and comfortable for Phantoms to make a play, but unfortunately no. Set the spawners of Legacy. See 5 and 6. Trying to slow down the momentum, trying to slow down the spawns coming in from Phantoms here. Get some with a 2 big piece. 1, 2, can you do one more? Come on. No, he cannot. But is it enough? It seems like it is. No, Pats gets taken out. Number 6 trying to fly in with the device, but cannot. With the barest of margins, Phantoms manages to sneak away, but it's a big task here to try to get this score in, but Pats reads it. And he gets one. The crucial bomb carrier. And now, again, we're on the motel side here. As both teams try to pull back some map control here. Bomb carrier is down. Rafi and Noob now trying to make some progress here with the bomb. Gets taken out by Arc. He's back in the mix. Big spawn out by Legacy here. Get the perfect timing to get a full 4 stack on that device carrier. Both teams going back and forth. It's 3-2 still. And 1 minute, one entire minute, longer than that, has gone by with no scores, no imminent threat of the device at any side of their bases. Astrom with a big piece there. Number 8, slowing down the spawn trap here. They get the bomb close. Number 6 will sneak it through, and Arc manages to score it, and 4-2. Scores are in, and Legacy is in the lead with 1 minute 50 seconds left on the clock. Phantoms, hello, are you there? We're looking for you. We're looking for that. We're looking for the ego-telling energy that we see so often. It's lacking at the moment, as Legacy looks to be very comfortable here as they're in the lead. 2 up with only 1 minute 30 seconds left. Farzin manages to sneak through, uses the delay, but no, he gets taken out by Ark in the slightest of angles. And Ark now trying to put that device further away from the site. He will try to play possession here. He will swing it back all the way to spawn, try to protect it from getting anywhere close where Phantoms could take it. Now Phantoms on the charge here. Ark, he's probably swung it back and brought it very close to that goalpost now, which might mean that one mistake, one close gunfight, and one mistake could mean that Phantoms bring the lead back. But unfortunately, doesn't look like it at the moment. Sakibul carrying the bomb by himself, very close, but gets taken out. Not enough pressure here as Legacy make light work of that moment, clean it up, and now they're on the charge, they're on the hunt. You can see Phantoms now on the back foot here, very close to the goal line as they try to slow down this charge. Bats, huge from Bats, running around with the pistol, the bomb carrier now playing for possession here with 10 seconds left on the clock. The victory, the series closeout is imminent. 1 second, milliseconds, and Legacy with an all-out victory. We've just seen absolute domination by Legacy. The lower seeded team coming into Major 1, but rather convincingly taking the series 3-0, a hot 3-0, with the score lines not justifying that this was an equal matchup. Legacy has been purely dominant all the way through. What a day we've had. What a marquee matchup we've got. We expected more fight from both the teams, but Legacy's just given us a moment of sheer brilliance. And they've just told us they're here to win. They're here to fight. We've got more action stored for you tomorrow. A lot of games coming up. A lot of twists and tales that will happen. And we hope to see you then. But until then, stay safe. And again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the support. We'll catch you.